So, hello and welcome back to another DDM episode. Today's a little bit of a different thing. It's nothing to do with the Nürburgring or our Proton Wera race car, which you can also see with the links. I thought I just had to mention that. I bought a car here a few months back actually, with the intention to drive it over to our garage back in Germany. However, due to the corona outbreak, those kind of plans have kind of been delayed, let's say. Until today, of course, because there are still a lot of restrictions, don't get me wrong. However, because there's a little bit more understanding here in Europe with the situation, or understanding if you want to call it that, but we're not going to get political here, we are able now to go over the border. And in this case, or in my case actually, I can finally transport my car. So the plan today is to drive from where I am now in Riga, Latvia, to the ferry and catch a ferry to Germany and then drive the remainder back to our garage. Now, of course, you don't know which car it is. Maybe some of you do, but it's an interesting one. Let's say that. Yeah. There's going to be different feelings about it, but hey, I bought it for a reason, and we're going to find that out very soon. However, right now, we do have to get going because it's getting a bit late. In case there's any problems along the way, some border control or anything like that, I want to make sure I have time. So let's go on this little adventure together. I forgot I have to take the camera with me. So as we leave Riga, I'm sure everyone is curious as to what I was stupid enough to buy here. Well, this is it. So I bought this Chrysler Voit. Nah, come on, I'm just joking. This is what I actually got. Yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys take that in. It's a lot to take in. It's not my style, but everything's done with a purpose. Everything is done here with purpose. So I'm a bit in a rush now, so we will let you know what that purpose is later. Before we start this journey, I'm gonna go fuel up because it's pretty cheap in Latvia fuel compared to all the other EU countries. I'll show you about that. Here we are at the fuel station. What do we call it in Riga here? Viada. Yeah, there you go, Viada. I don't know if you can see that, but 95 is €1 124, 904 diesel, and 535 for NGV, LPG, whichever the side of the world you're on, which is really cheap here in Europe. Fueling is almost done. Let's go pay. For anyone curious what Latvia looks like in the country, there's a lot of trees. 50 kilometers into the journey now, still going quite well. We are currently about a few kilometers from Lithuania, from the border. The first 100 kilometers are done, and Lithuania's in sight. Let's see if we can cross that border then. So we are officially Lithuania. I don't know if it's easy to see, but there are signs there. It says Lithuania. Beautiful. If we have any Lithuanian watchers out there, I would say ačiū for letting me across the border with ease. The last bit of sunshine here in Lithuania. Still though, beautiful scenery. Really nice sky. This is what driving and road trips are all about, I'll tell you. As just mentioned, we're still in Lithuania. We just passed the city of Šiauliai, and we're now driving towards Tauragė. And before there, we go to the final city, where the ferry is in Klaipėda. Things are going well so far. We just passed 160 kilometers or 100 miles in Imperial. Yeah, everything's going well, car's doing well. I'm happy. The radio doesn't work, but that's okay. just so you know, it is gonna be dark, so I will see you all when we are at the ferry. Flash forward, we have arrived at the docks. The boat is leaving in 48 minutes. They said I was late, but I don't believe that, because I take this ferry a few times. But anyway, I'm here. I don't know if you can see the boat, but it's between all these containers. It's a big one. Oh yes, that's a big boat. I'm excited, man. I love taking the ferry. It's something, it's quite special all the time. I need to concentrate though. See where the hell I'm going. Hello, so we have made it onto the boat. I don't know if you can see it behind me, but we are on the DFDS ferry from Lithuania to Germany. And I couldn't film it, unfortunately, but all of the cars and the trucks, they are loaded via the back here. And then that's it. Your car is on the boat and you're off to Germany. Ha! So, I'm really excited. It's not my first time, but I always love doing this. And yeah, sorry I couldn't film driving into the boat, because that's always quite interesting. Maybe you are curious about that, I don't know. But I'll try to get it when we leave in about 24 hours. It's quite a long trip, but this is the best way to travel. Honestly, it is. Because you, well, actually I'll just show you. Well, I'll show you how the rooms look like. Really getting like Titanic feels. Don't know if I should say that, but it reminds me of the movie. So it's like any hotel key card. So here's me. And the nice thing is, I'm on the corner, because the walls are quite thin, so you have less neighbors to worry about. So this is a luxury. It's a bit messy because I slept here, but this is it. And it's all for me. Not bad. So you have a chair, you have a little desk with some drawers in it. You have the bed that I slept on last night. It's really pretty comfortable, actually. Then there's me. Hello. You also have a closet here. Little trash can. What else? If you have two people, then you have a bunk bed, so you can be very comfortable with two people here. Of course, it's still made up because I haven't even used it. Let's lock that back up. And the stairs here to access that one. But what's this door over here? Well, let me show you. Oh, luxury. You have your own bathroom, your crapper. Well, everything you need really is great, and you get all of this on your own, and you take a car with you. It's the best way to travel. Honestly, it is. So you have to try it out. Okay, so that's really kind of it on the boat. It's quite nice, really nice, but we are still a car channel, so we're going to get back to the action when we get to the car. So see you in a few hours. We have set sail. We are officially now on our way to Germany. Beautiful. Yep, we're heading to the sea, you could say. It's getting windier. A lot windier. So, bye, Lithuania. See you. It's time to go inside. It's too windy here. Over the water. It's great though. So, hello again. It is the next day already here on the ship. We still have about 5-6 hours left on the journey, and we're somewhere, yeah, we're kind of close to Denmark, Germany at the moment. It's a good trip so far. I always prefer traveling by boat whenever I can, because it's just really relaxing, honestly, and you get good views. Very near, actually. I can actually see land already. Let me show you actually what I'm talking about. So we're on the ship now, on the top deck. Over there you can kind of see it. That's Denmark. And if we look to the right side, you can see some more land. That's Germany over there. So I think it's time to pack up our things and get ready to go on the road again. I don't know if you guys can hear me, it's quite loud in here, but this is why I bought this car. H22A. Welcome, I would say, almost to Germany. We are in Germany and driving around. No problems at the customs. I thought there would be some problems with these, with the car looking the way it does. But anyway, on the road. Hey guys, so you join me here at the, it's called Albeck, a rest place here in Germany, just south of Kiel. It's almost fading here, the sunlight, as you can see. So there's something I want to mention about the car. So let's get right into it and not waste daylight. So for those who don't know what this engine is, it's a Honda H22A unit. What that means, it's an H series which are found in the Honda Preludes 4th and 5th generation. Also in the Honda Accord Type Rs. Yeah, this engine is a 2.2 liter and it's rated at about 200 horsepower from factory. So this engine is actually too big for this car, in my opinion. You either have to be kind of stupid or a genius to do this. It's quick, that's all I'm gonna say. That's the only reason I bought it, for the engine, the parts, and because it's quick. But the problem with this car is that you do notice that it's engine and it's fast, but your suspension, you can really feel the bushings are finishing. The tires are also semi-slicks, so they're very, very sticky, very, very good. But in Riga, it's no good, because the road surface is so bad that it's like a bicycle on a tram tracks. As soon as you go in, it just kind of does what it wants. So it's quite tricky to drive. Having said all of that, it would be extremely irresponsible for me to show you how fast it can go. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, when I said that I'll see how fast it will go, So I didn't actually mean I'm going to go flat out and show you how fast it will go, because I have driven this 180 before in Riga. Don't ask. And it's quick, but it just, you don't feel comfortable going 180 in this. So I'll just go until I feel comfortable and show you what it's like to have an H22 in a Civic. Okay, so I'll try it from first, but it's just wheel spin, wheel spin, wheel spin. By the way, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a white sign over there, and everyone loves this in Germany. So we're in first. Oh. No, I'm not going to go full in first. This car is insane. No one should put this engine in their Civic without it being built properly. Anyway, I think you have an idea of what it can do. It's crazy. It's so much fun. But the first gear, I couldn't plant it, because if you do, it's just wheel spin, wheel spin, wheel spin. There's no interesting things happening. So I hope you got a good idea. Now we're gonna take it easy for the rest of the trip. So I've stopped to have a little something to eat, because after that fast driving, I need my my sugars back up, let's say. Now it's just nice and easy for the rest of the way. Dinner of champions. Okay, so I don't know how well you can see me over here, but we're now about, I would say about 50 minutes away from where I need to go, home. And I've driven about 400 kilometers. There's nothing really too much to see. It's dark, but yeah, it's going well so far. I feel fresh, feel good, and that's all because of the boat, let me tell you. And if you can see, my little Civic is doing really well. Having a little rest. Last 80 or so kilometers to go. Having a nice stretch. So, I'll update you again when we get home. We have arrived, finally. It took about 6 hours, I would say. 6 hours from the ferry, maybe actually a bit more, 6.5. But all in all, I feel good. But now it's time for some rest, and I will see you tomorrow at the garage. Hello, and welcome back. This is the next morning. I'm rested, so now it's time to bring this car back to our garage. So let's do that. That's not factory, by the way. And being able to take out the keys, I guess a safety feature, I don't know. Anyway, let's go. So we are at the garage. Finally. Wow, what a feeling that is, actually. And there she is. Ha! Beautiful. So we made it. We made it all the way from Riga with a boat. In total, it was about 350 kilometers to the ferry. On the ferry, about 750. And then finally to here, about 550. So, yeah, a really long trip, but what a good trip. But I'm glad this car has made it back. And, yeah, let's see what the future holds for this one. Let's get her in.